actually appeared in the 1978 animated cartoon before appearing in the comics. Welcome back to the Superior Comic Show. So, if you haven't checked out my first reaction to the Fantastic Four trailer, go back and check it out, and then come here because we're going to talk about some Easter eggs, some little details, and some things you may have missed. So, before we get into all that, hit that like and subscribe, bring the numbers up, let's do it.
I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
So I'm going to start off with when we were all waiting for the trailer, the countdown. Marvel gave us this here, the Future Foundation. For anyone who doesn't know, the Future Foundation was basically Reed Richards' school for young geniuses, where he worked on fixing anything and everything. So I don't know whether they're going to be a separate company or whether it's something Reed sets up in this movie, but clearly it's going to be part of the movie. Next we move on to Herbie. So Herbie the robot here actually appeared in the 1978 animated cartoon before appearing in the comics, and he was a robot that Reed Richards created, basically in the hopes that it would help him find Galactus. Cool detail here, not really an Easter egg, but we see here with Johnny when he flying through the screen with the flames, it actually shows up the dust and the fingerprints and the dirt on the camera lens, which I thought, if intentional, obviously is Marvel, a very cool feature. For those of you who aren't huge on Fantastic Four or new to Fantastic Four, you may not know the importance of the Baxter Building. So the Baxter Building is basically the Fantastic Four's Avengers Tower. It's their, I don't want to say lair, that's a very supervillain thing to say. It's their home base, and cool to see it finally in live action. This one here is one you shouldn't have missed, but I just want to talk about it some more. The Galactus little clips in the trailer. First you have a shadow looming over the city, and then you just get kind of a back view. I don't want to say the other word because that would have been badly. A back view of his head. Galactus is one of the Fantastic Four's most notable villains, and also one of the most dangerous villains in all of Marvel. He legit eats planets. So if you ever feel bad about how you binge eat on your cheat day, just remember Galactus is out there when he's eating planets. And I'm not sure how many calories that is, but as a serious cheat day. The costumes, another one I really love, the classic pale blue with the white gloves and white boots, real throwback to their classic costumes, which big fan of bring the classicness, really gives it that like 60s feel, which is when the movie's supposed to be set. One here that you may not have noticed, you may have missed this one, I'm hoping, but everyone's probably covered it by now, but when you see Reed on the chalkboard there, you see him, he's doing his equations, all that malarkey that fry my brain. We see here what looks to be a multiversal bridge, which we're in the multiverse saga here now, but seems to be foreshadowing, I think, how the Fantastic Four are going to get into the main MCU continuity. Be interesting to see, but he's definitely looking at some multiversal stuff here. You also see here when Ben Grimm is looking in the window at the TVs, we see here Kaplan's, which at first your brain instantly goes to Billy Kaplan. No, it's actually done there for one of the writers of Fantastic Four First Steps, which I thought was a cool little feature thrown in there, just to throw his name in there and get it out there in the movie, but very, very cool feature. We also get a look at, green screen, John Malkovich's character. The first look at him here, don't know who he's officially playing yet, but all the speculations seems to be pointing to Ivan Kragoff or Red Ghost. So very interesting to see if that's who he's playing. If you have any theories on who he's playing, let me know down in the comments. We had a quick look at the Fantastic Car, which many old school Fantastic Four fans will know is the primary mode of transport for the Fantastic Four. It's a flying car, very futuristic in the 1960s, which is awesome. Really excited to see that in action. And then finally, for the movie being set in the 60s, of course you have to throw out a Beatles reference. When you look at the stage here that they're on when they're showing off the costumes, it looks very similar to this stage that the Beatles performed on. It was one of their first performances. The name of the show is escaping me, but I think it was back in 1963 they would have performed on that. Liverpool fan, I really should know the dates and the name of the show for Beatles, but it's escaping me now. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that is all the Easter eggs and little details I picked up from the trailer. Let me know if I've missed anything. Pop it down in the comments, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you're watching this on TikTok, hit that follow button.
Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what?